How's it going, lads? Marshall here. Welcome yourselves back to another review on the channel. As you guys can see today, we've got another flashback to a Leicester era. Yes, we had it with Carnty, and now we've got it with Riyad Mahrez. So I thought it was only fair for me to whip the Leicester City kit out and rock a Riyad Mahrez for today's review. Lads, of course, if you do enjoy the review, make sure you like it. That would be very much appreciated from myself. And comment, what do you think of his price? Because a lot of people are saying it's only a +1. There's certain stats that have been downgraded, including -5 stamina or -4 stamina, which, as you guys know, could mean the world on this game. Plus, he's had downgrades in different areas. I actually think he's dribbling at a downgrade. We'll actually discuss all that and more within this review. So if you do enjoy, make sure to like the review, drop a comment in the comment section what you think of the card, and subscribe. Always subscribe if you want more from myself over the course of the coming days, weeks, months, and years. I said that very strange. I never said years, like years. What accents? I've got no idea whatsoever. But the current price for this flashback of Riyad Mahrez right now is 150 on the PlayStation, 160k on the Xbox. As you guys can see, he's rocked out with the 5-star skill moves, the 4-star weak foot, the medium to medium work rates, which I'm not always a fan of. I'm still not a fan of, especially for wide players. Now, he would get away from that if he was in the cam position like I did too many times in the past. Now, if you do 1-2s, you trigger the runs and stuff like that. At cam, you're always kind of the centre of attention. You're doing 1-2s against them, or they're making runs all the time because you're triggering said 1-2s. But if you have them out wides, it doesn't happen as often, and sometimes they can kind of get a little bit left behind with the play. As for the attributes, now this is gorgeous. Now we will see what he's changed from and what he's lost from the 86 to this flashback 87. So paces went up by 7. Well, that is huge for this card, because as you guys know, it's better to have a speed dribbler than just a slow dribbler. I don't know what you're saying. Well, how does that make sense? Because the acceleration makes an impact on your agility. If your agility is like very, very high and you've got like 2 acceleration, he's going to do the skill slow regardless, you know what I'm saying? So it does help. The acceleration, dribbling, smash them together, you get a speed dribble. Now, in terms of dribbling, has went down by 2. That doesn't matter. Does not matter, lads. The dribbling's still very good. I mean, he's got 90 agility at the base of it, 89 dribbling as well. What else went down and up? Now, he got +3 in terms of shooting from his normal to this one. +2 when it does come to passing. I've got to say, his passing is very, very good. -1 on physical, -2. No, with it, it's a +1 on physical to 61 and a +1 on defending. The only downside is the dribbling. And the reason that has happened is because he's a rule. I can't even say that. I nearly did rule breakers flashback in one word. That would have been a very strange word. But they kind of mashed the concept of rule breakers and this flashback and stuck them together. That is why he's lost stat in a certain area despite his upgrade. Now, you look at his stats, they're fantastic. The chem stat I would suggest is a finisher. I reckon that is literally perfection for the card. Finishing goes to 99 alongside a lot of different stats like agility, light dribbling, and even the balance goes into the 90s. Apart from that, 91 acceleration, 86 sprint speed, sensational. Shooting stats, very, very good. Passing is sensational. Dribbling, exquisite. The only thing you're looking at the downsides is the physicality. It's just not there with the card. 79 stamina, and like I did say, I thought it went down. I actually believe it's went up. Well, I'll just check, boys. Yeah, it's went from 75 to 79, so I did get that wrong at the start of this. Yeah, I thought I did. When I said it. I thought, you know what, that sounds wrong. And it was wrong in the end. Strength, 58, aggression, 49, still not very good. And the player traits, finesse shots. They are still applicable in the game. We're going to show you in the gameplay as well. And with him being on the right-hand side, with his preferred foot being the left, you're going to cut inside and you're going to finesse it. Plus, he's got the flair, the 5-star skills, the acceleration, the agility, even the dribbling. This guy's going to be an exciting player to use. And lads, let's showcase him in action right about now. So here we go, lads, into the gameplay. And I'm going to see some spectacular moments from Mahrez and some moments where I was just testing the waters with his dribbling, his finesse shots and stuff like that, because I wanted to see if it was quick and as accurate as his stats does suggest. I came close on the first effort, and you would have seen he took that ball into his strides better than many players on this game. Now, you could fizz a lot of balls, even through balls to players on this game, and sometimes it hits them and bounces off in any direction. With Mahrez, it's instant control. You've even seen it there. I wanted to cut inside in that first touch because I wanted to finesse it. What did he do? He cut inside in the first touch, and it set him up perfectly for the finesse. And with the finesse traits and his shooting stats, it sails in the top bins. You just love to see it. So that is basically what you're going to get from Mahrez if you do play him Ram, which I did today. 4-2-3-1. His best position, personally for me, would probably be a cam, and that's down to a number of different things. Mainly his, his movements. I mean, medium work rates works, but it works better centrally. I think that's the best way of explaining medium, because sometimes they just get lost in no man's land. And what I mean by that is it kind of gets stuck in a mixture of neither attacking nor defending. They're just kind of floating in the middle of the pitch. Now, from your attackers, you want them to be focused. You want them to be kind of mission orientated. If you're counter-attacking, counter-attack, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, centrally, you can trigger those 1-2s, and I've said it many times in the past, it's just the ideal position for medium attacking work rates to have them in the cam position, because you're in 1-2, so although they could be lazy out wide, they're definitely lazy in the centre because you're getting them involved. This is a lovely touch inside, by the way. That's a right stick. Hit on a volley, that would have tested the keeper. I've got to say, shooting, I'm very impressed with this card when it does come to shooting, and dribbling is sensational, and I think that is where the main difference is between this card and his normal cards. Now, although you guys will see it's not even much of a difference, that pace makes the difference. He turns into a speed dribbler, and speed dribbler with Mahrez with the 5-star skills, the flair, and his dribbling stats makes him a threat to any defenders on this game. You put him 1v1 versus a player, you'd probably bank on him to beat him. You'd probably put your mortgage on him because he's just very good. Now, of course, I'm spamming the skills here. I'm testing his dribbling to see how evasive he is. The ball just bounces everywhere from time to time. I will warn you against, if you don't do the skills, shoulder to shoulder, you will get pushed off the ball. His aggression, it kind of sucks. His power in general does suck when it does come to physicality. What else sucks? Stamina, just watch out. Even though it's got medium, it's not going to be that demanding, especially if you don't like utilize them in game, like control them too much. But if you're not controlling them, it will start to deplete very quick. Now, I'm guessing in Foot Champions, of course I didn't play extra time today because we're playing Rivals, because, well, it's not Foot Champions time, but I'm guessing, should you get in Foot Champions and go in extra time, 79 stamina could become an issue if you've utilised this card all match. Now, I'm thinking, you're on him, you're passing it to him, you're focusing with him, you're shooting with him, you're running with him, and you're getting involved in every aspect of your gameplay. His stamina will go down more than naturally, you know what I'm saying? As for the pros, the pace is the main thing you will notice with this card. He's supremely quick now, and I love that about Mahrez. The thing is, on this game, pace doesn't always matter, but it helps. You know what I'm saying? Especially the acceleration, and I've said it for many players on this game. Acceleration is key, and I still stand by that as well. Shooting seems a little bit more defined with this card, a little bit better. Dribbling, even though it got downgraded, don't take it personally or into heart or anything like that. It's fantastic. His dribbling is sensational. So even if you're kind of looking at that and think, you know what, his dribbling is downgraded, why would I get this Mahrez with downgraded dribbling? It doesn't matter. That is basically it. It's went down by 2, but you generally can't see a difference. You can't feel a difference anyways. Can I feel a difference between the normal Mahrez, which I've used many times in draft and stuff like that, because he's a good linkable player to the Premier League if I do a draft. The thing is, this card feels more impactful. He just feels better. He feels more responsive, and I don't know if that makes sense, but that's how I'll put it. The main question is he worth the price over his normal cards? Now, flashbacks on this game, I mean, you don't have too many of them. Well, we have it in the past, but this year we've actually had a lot of flashbacks so far. We have Kansi, Pedro, Umtiti, Amar. Is that 4 now? We've got 4 flashbacks? I don't even think I can search right here off the bat with the flashback players, but I think we got 4 in total. Correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's 4. Now, you're looking at 154 on the market, the PlayStation anyways, and 161 for the accurate prices right now. And if you compare them to his normal gold cards, the price of that is 11,000 coins. Now, I know what some will say. You stick like a hunter on him, you get the exact same cards. But surely that's the same with every special card then. If you go by that means, you slap a hunter on any normal card, it just equals the special cards. The thing is, like, you slap a hunter on this card, and then it'll be better in a hunter sense than that card. I don't know, I don't know. Basically, if you put a chem style to max certain aspects, it'll take you to the base of this card. Chem styles on this card will take you to a higher rated player. It's just simple as that. But the thing is, like, a lot of you guys might want to save coins, fair dues, but, like, I'm not telling you to do this SBC. I'm not telling you not to do this SBC. I'm just giving you my thoughts on the player. If you agree, fair dues. If you disagree, fair dues. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, a lot of people will be attracted to this SBC, not physically or anything like that, or emotionally. Just, if you're a Leicester fan, you'd probably want to get Kante, Mahrez, Leicester additions, the flashback to the Leicester era, in your team. You'd probably want to revisit that kind of past and present Leicester. You're a City fan, you're a Mahrez fan in general, or maybe you're like Algeria, you like Mahrez. You'd want to do him, and I guess for the price, it is a little bit steep. It's a little bit steep, I'm not going to lie. I reckon value-wise, it's not that great, but I still see the wants to get him, you know what I'm saying? He's a very enjoyable card. So the simple plays, Politano, plays on the right, left foot primarily. Rodrigo, now, I think with Rodrigo, he's got very similar work rates, so that is what you get. And with Dembele, 5-star, 5-star, of course. Of course, this card doesn't have 5-star, 5-star, but I think if you mash each and every single of those plays, you get all three of them, just go bang, this card pops out. I don't know the science behind that, but it almost feels like it's a combination of all three of those cards. The overall rating that Mahrez will get, I'm sorry I've dragged on, but I like explaining my points. That's what it is. He's getting an 8.9 for myself. I don't think he was that prevalent to get, I don't even think prevalent's the word, to be honest, to get a 9+. So 8.9s I think is very fair for this card. He's super effective and brilliant in game. I just think they'll be better, and I think they will be better, and I think they'll be better soon as well. What is the next promo? Guys, do you know what the next promo is? Will we get like another team in the tournament or something like that? I've got no ideas, but Mahrez is very good here and now, and I do like these flashback cards, man. It gives you something different about your team. The value for coins, I did speak about that. I do think it's a bit steep, and if you can avoid it, maybe you'll want to avoid it, by all means, avoid it. But if you want to do it, do it. In my eyes, it's a 7.6 from me. I think he's a fantastic right midfielder. I don't think he's all that when it does come to price. I think round about 120 to 100k in this current market, which it is at or on the floor, that would have been perfect for this card. But 7.6 at his current value right now. And the enjoyment, that is where it's at with this card. 9.8 for enjoyment. It's just fun. 4-star weak foot, 5-star skills, fast, dribbling, responsive, shooting sensational, passing phenomenal, a great card all round. Best position, you can play wide, you can play ram, right mids, right forwards, right wing. My personal best position for this card would be cam. Always cam. With players like this, they just thrive in that position. But today, we used him at ram in a 4-2-3-1, and he was perfect there as well. But thank you very much for watching this review today. Again, I need to keep saying this right now because your support has been sensational. If we can keep that support up for this video, that would be brilliant. I'm not talking about the support like for me. Guys, I appreciate you. You guys know I appreciate each and every single one of you for the support you've shown me. DMs, Twitter, Instagram, videos, everywhere, man. You guys are sensational. I appreciate you guys so much. You don't even know. And the support I was talking about was keeping up the support on the videos. You guys have been brilliant this year, and it's made me enjoy making content. Even through all the hard times recently, I still enjoy, and I still get joy out of playing FIFA for you guys and making you guys content. Because, yeah, I know it can be lonely out there, but it doesn't feel as lonely when I'm making video for thousands of people. It doesn't make sense because I'm still in the bloody same room, same house, by myself. But it doesn't feel like I'm by myself, as sad as that sounds. Because I've got you guys, man. Thank you very much for supporting the videos. Like I did say, if you want to support this one, smash a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new around here. Drop a comment on Mahrez or who you want to see a review next on the channel. And I will catch you all next time.